Life has this funny way of throwing curveballs at you when you least expect it. I mean, one minute you're cruising along, sipping your coffee, and the next, you're knee-deep in chaos, wondering how you ended up in a sitcom episode that's gone wildly off script. So, let's talk about humor in the face of adversity, shall we? Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's that laughter is often the best coping mechanism we have. Picture this. You wake up late for work, the alarm didn't go off, and as you scramble out of bed, you trip over your own feet. You're rushing around like a headless chicken, trying to put on pants while simultaneously brushing your teeth. And then, just when you think it can't get worse, you realize you've put on two different shoes. I mean, who hasn't been there, right? You look down, see the black sneaker on one foot and the brown dress shoe on the other, and you think, well, this is my life now. But here's the kicker. Instead of panicking, you just laugh. You laugh because honestly, what else can you do? You could stand there, fuming about how the universe is out to get you, or you could embrace the ridiculousness of the situation. And let's be real, life is often just a series of unfortunate events strung together with a few chuckles. Take my friend Sarah, for example. She's a single mom, juggling work, kids, and a never-ending to-do list. One day, she's in the middle of a meltdown because the kids spilled juice all over the carpet right before her big Zoom meeting. In that moment, she could have lost it, yelled, cried, or even considered running away to join the circus. But instead, she just started laughing. She grabbed her phone, hit record, and started a TikTok video titled, "How to Handle a Juice Spill Like a Pro." She turned the whole disaster into a comedy skit, and let me tell you, it went viral. Humor has this incredible power to transform our perspective. It allows us to take a step back and see the absurdity of our circumstances. When we laugh, we create distance from our problems, even if it's just for a moment. It's like putting on a pair of clown shoes and realizing, hey, this is kind of fun. And let's not forget the science behind it. Studies have shown that laughter releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones that can help reduce stress and pain. So, when you're facing adversity, cracking a joke, or finding something to laugh about can genuinely help you cope. It's like giving your brain a little hug. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but what if my problems are serious? What if I'm going through something really tough? And you're right, not every situation is ripe for humor. There are times when life hits you hard, and it feels like you're drowning in a sea of despair. But even in those moments, humor can be a lifeline. Think about it. Comedians often draw from their darkest experiences to create their best material. Take Kevin Hart, for instance. He's shared stories about his childhood struggles, his family dynamics, and the challenges of fame. Yet, he delivers them with such wit and charm that you can't help but laugh, even when the subject matter is heavy. He finds a way to turn pain into punchlines, and that's a powerful tool. So how do we cultivate this sense of humor in our own lives? First, it's about shifting your mindset. Instead of viewing hardships as obstacles, try to see them as opportunities for growth. When something goes wrong, ask yourself, what's the funniest part of this situation? Mums involve mindset. It might take some practice, but once you start looking for the humor, you'll find it everywhere. Another tip? Surround yourself with people who make you laugh. Whether it's friends, family, or even your favorite comedians, having a support system that encourages laughter can make all the difference. I mean, how many times have you been in a tough spot and a friend just cracks a joke that makes everything feel a little lighter? It's like they've sprinkled a little magic dust on your day. And let's not overlook the power of self-deprecating humor. There's something incredibly freeing about being able to laugh at yourself. When you share your blunders with the world, it not only lightens your load, but it also makes you relatable. We're all human after all. We all mess up. So why not embrace it? Imagine walking into a room full of people and saying, hey, remember that time I tried to bake a cake and ended up with a burnt pancake? Good times. Instantly, you've broken the ice. You've connected with others who've had their own kitchen disasters. You've created a shared moment of laughter, and in that moment, you're not alone in your struggle. And let's be honest, life is too short to take everything so seriously. If you can find a reason to laugh, even in the midst of chaos, you're winning. So, the next time you find yourself in a tough spot, remember to look for the humor. Embrace the absurdity, share a laugh with someone, or even just chuckle at your own misfortune. Because at the end of the day, it's those moments of laughter that remind us we're alive, we're human, and we're all just trying to figure this thing out together. So, go ahead, let out that laugh. Life may be throwing you curveballs, but with a little humor, you can hit them out of the park.